Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forecast.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is Thursday, January 13. The time is around 4 a.m. GMT. And for today, we will be looking at the chart of Bitcoin here. It's a 1 hour chart. Now we can see that Bitcoin is approaching this blue box area, which is basically 100% extension of this ABC. We might still see another leg higher, but it can also finish here already here, the CNB. Now what's gonna be happening here is that we expect Bitcoin to turn lower from the area. Now it could either go down and break below the A here, or it could just do a 3S pullback and then rally again. So basically the minimum expectation from here is going to be doing some sort of 3S pullback with the possibility we extend on the downside. Alternate, this rally become an impulse, so this can become some sort of like 1 2 3 instead of an ABC. Now we got a right side down, which means we do spot some sort of a lower low bearish sequence. If we take a look at the larger time frame, looking at the daily, okay, and let me copy where we are now. This is your X, which is right here, right? If this is your X, that means this has to be your W here, right? So you can see right here, this one looks like a 1 2 3 waves, right? Looks like a 3 wave. So looking at this again, this is your A, this is your A. So by definition, W needs to be a 3-way subdivision. So that means this has to be some sort of ABC. It's a double zigzag basically, right? So what we have here is a 3-way pullback ABC that found support exactly at the 100% if you measure the extension. Right here from the peak here in November last year, we got exact support from the 100%. So you got this rally, but then the rally fails and it goes down again. It breaks below the low. So then you have a 1 2 3 4 5 swing, which is an incomplete sequence for a 5 swing. Okay, so then potentially we can continue to go down. 100% extension of the WXY can bring it to 25,000 in fact, but it doesn't really have to be going that low, right? It could be, you know, ending before that, but the idea is right now we have a 5 swing, so we still cannot rule out another leg higher. Whether or not we go to 25,000, that's a different story, right? Now again, the B is proposed to be ending soon. Either it already ends or soon to be ending, and then you have another like lower C like so before you finish a Y. Again, this doesn't need to go all the way to 25. If you simply just measure ABC equal leg, you can do that from the peak. So if I assume the P already finished, then we can go to around 32,000 for example, which is C equal A. Now this view is going to be called into question whether it is really going to happen or not. If okay, so every single view always has some kind of qualifiers, right? If this is happening, then we need to reassess. You draw a trend line like this. If Bitcoin continues to rally and breaks above this trend line, that means this cycle can be finished. This cycle can be finished, and that means the move down is going to be called into question. Is it really going to happen if we actually break and close above the trend line? So we have very clear condition for this view, right? Very clear condition. For now, yes, we're still calling for more downside because of the 5 swing from here, 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the 3 waves 100% extension where you can see another leg lower, right? To new low, or at least a 3 pullback. So the C or the P could be finished here, or it can do one more push before we finish. And as long as we don't break and close above here, that move down cannot be ruled out. That move down doesn't need to go to all the way to 25. Like I said, it could be just internal ABC equal leg, which is around 32,000, right? Before we find support and then continue the rally. Now, this is by no means actually is, I mean, if you look at it, the fact that this is labeled as WXY, right? The fact this is labeled as WXY is telling you that this is actually correction, right? So if you're talking about whether we are bullish or bearish, then you know what we think, because even though the 1 hour chart is calling like this, a lot of people don't understand Elliott Wave that well, and they only see one time frame and that's it, and they don't understand how to look at it from multiple time frame, right? But the fact that this is X, that is telling you very clearly that actually the trend is bullish. It doesn't matter if it's going down, that is a pullback, which is not bearish, right? So so yes, for now, below this, we can see more downside, 32,000 or 25,000. Break above, then we have to reassess again. Are we really actually gonna go down? Because then this cycle can be complete. Okay, so for further updates and regular updates on Bitcoin, stocks, Forex, commodities, and so on, you can check our service. We have 14 days trial. The link is provided in the description. I'll see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.